All right, while the calendar shows it is spring, your body's telling you differently when you step outside. But despite appearances, there are signs spring is not far off. Meteorologist Phil DeCastro has more on our cool start to spring.
Starting at 6:02 on Wednesday morning, spring had officially sprung in northeast Wisconsin. But it could have fooled us.
Doesn't feel like spring. I want it to be spring.
High temperatures barely eclipsed 20 degrees, even colder than what we can expect in January.
I got a lot of snow in my driveway, and I'd like to see it all melt and go away.
And if you can't remember the last time it's been this cold to start spring, there's a good reason for that. It's been a while. The coldest start to spring in the past 10 years, well, that was back in 2006 when we topped out at 33 degrees. Now, to find a temperature that was even in the 20s, like we were to start this spring, you have to go all the way back to 1988, 25 springs ago, when we topped out at 23. But although you can't see it, there are some signs that spring could be closer than we think, at least for seasonal allergy sufferers.
I didn't expect to see anything except frozen fingertips from collecting the slides, but we found some mold spores. It's not at a level that will induce an asthma attack or a sinus headache, but for those people watching that have hay fever and sinus and asthma, you better get your medications refilled.
And even though our trees aren't close to budding, they are budding to our south. So anytime we see southerly winds, tree pollen could find its way to northeast Wisconsin. The snow could also come back to bite us as well. Dr. Kagan says the wet winter could make for a particularly bad tree pollen season. Kagan says he expects the first peak to be birch pollen in mid-April. Meteorologist Phil DeCastro, Fox 11 News.